Hello, my name is Obsidiman, and welcome back to Interstellar Rift, I suppose. So there have been several updates. As you can see, there are patch notes now on the side of the screen. I don't think they were there the last time I did a video. They could have been, but anyway, there's patch notes there, so you don't have to go to the website when you want to read the, whatever's been added. So, yeah, I guess let's jump right into it. So, the most easy thing for me to show at the beginning of the video is the character customization. By the way, the screen is stuttery, but I promised before I hit record it was running at 60 smooth. So, anyway, but yeah. So, let's go to the player options menu, which now exists, as opposed to it not existing before, whenever it decides to load. There we go! So really all that's there right now is just you can, look at the character, which I think they had in a new model. I mean, it definitely looks like a new model. I mean, it must be a new model because now there's two models. As you can see, they're slightly different, as you would expect. But, I mean, I'm just going to stick with this one. So, I mean, you can choose whichever one you want, but I'm sticking with that one. Let's see. So yeah, there's the new characters. There's two new characters, kind of, if you think about it, because there's they're both new models, but one's male and one's female. Anyway, yeah, another thing, I don't think I ever actually went over this, but, they updated the editor to be a little bit better and a little bit more user-friendly. So let's go ahead and show that off a little bit. Not too long, though, because there is a few other things we need to show. So let's just load the little ship editor. And there we go, we're in the editor. As you can see right away, it is different from how it has been in the past. Alright, that's not how you rotate with the middle mouse button. Yeah, you can hear in the background there is music now. I think that was there in the last update, I just didn't cover it in the last video, but I don't know. Anyway, at the top, up at the top you can see your ship mass, how fast it'll go, its turning speed, and its hull armor. As per usual, you have your room layout over here. Down here, like you had before, you have all of your different things. Why is the recording going so terribly? It's just the frame rate is bouncing all over the place. I swear, when I'm not recording, it's going beautifully. Maybe you need to change something. Settings. I don't know. But yeah, you have all your different sections. I don't remember if they actually had these little pictures for them the last time, but these pictures do make it easier, for the most part, to tell where to... I mean, you don't have to scroll through it, which is a bonus. And then you probably saw there when we were on floors, that one has a little plus. That means that this type of floor has multiple variants. So they just compressed it so that this only takes up one page, and then just have extras here. And then of course you have your F2 mode, which is your interior editing. Again, they have these variants of stairs. They have your other variants over here. You have your banisters all sectioned into there. You have your elevators too in your stair section as well. And then you have your your walkways, all your different things in here. Exterior edit mode. Still basically the same, or same style as the other modes. You have all your different blocks categorized together. You got your lights, and then you got your weapon, single weapon, because there's only one exterior weapon in the game so far, except for the turret, which is not in the exterior mode. It's in, I believe it's in interior edit mode. I think it's under systems. No, it must be under prop edit. I don't think it's under prop edit though. Oh wait, it's right here. I'm just blind. Yeah, there it is, the turret right there. Anyway. They also added a few more windows, so I think if we scroll down, yeah, there's all these 4 new windows with the pluses, and all of them are new, or at least most of them are new. So there's that. I really wish this would stop being so jittery. I promise, before I started recording, it was going really well. It was at 60 frames per second, and on that, actually, I do have a new graphics card in my computer since the last time I recorded, which is part of the reason why I haven't been doing any videos, because I've had to open the computer, go and get more, or not get more, but put the new graphics card in. But yeah, I upgraded from a GT 720 to a GTX 1060, which is an incredible leap. It's been so much better playing just all games in general. It's been great. Let's go to Sentinel. I like Sentinel. And there we go, got a little extra loading screen. Hurry up. There we go, finally loaded in. Yeah, frame rate still a little bit jumpy. I promise that when I was not recording, it was going great. You can see in between the little jitters, it's going really smooth. I'm actually at maximum settings on the game right now, so that kind of gives you an idea of how smooth it would be otherwise. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that I decided it was a... Ooh, there's new music. I didn't actually mention that, but there's new music. Let's listen to it for a little bit. I get the feeling this is the Sentinel theme, because we're at the Sentinel station, so... I mean, this does sound like something that would be with Sentinels, you know. I mean, they're kind of a military... They're not exactly a military corporation, but they are the manufacturers of weaponry and security for the galaxy, so... It kind of makes sense that this would be their theme. That's the flashlight. I've been playing too much Empyrean, pressing F all the time. Okay, I can't open this door. Is this because of the lag? It could very well be. You know, I probably shouldn't have told Fraps to record at 60 frames per second. That's probably why this is lagged. Let me just pause the recording real quick right here and change that to be not stupid. Okay, so I logged back into the game, and I don't know why, but for some reason we're here. I don't know why. I don't know why this happened, but okay, fine, sure, whatever. We're here now. So yeah, the game is running a little bit better now. It's still being jittery, but oh, I don't know. I think this is this Sentinel? No. Is it? Yeah, this is Sentinel. We're just in a different place on the station. Yeah, we're at Fort Bragg. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why that happened at all. Anyway, let's give myself all the resources because I'm gonna need some resources. Okay. So yeah, that music, I really like. The frame rate, it's doing a little bit better. I turned it down to 30 frames per second because honestly, that's all I really need. I don't know what I was thinking doing 60. I mean, it's running close to 60 right now, but I guess trying to say, hey, record at 60 kind of said, oh, hey, how about I just not? I don't know. Anyway, let's see, how do I demonstrate this next part? I suppose... I don't want to design a ship. I'm just going to buy a ship. And is there an assembler on... Where would it be? There is an assembler. Well, I just built one of my ships. I'm pretty sure it has an assembling unit on it, but I could be wrong. If it doesn't, well, that's going to be embarrassing. What does this lead to? Cargo teleporter. Fair enough. Okie dokie. Yes, I need to get fuel into it. Vault 3. Just a little bit of fuel so that I can operate this ship. I think this ship has a assembler. I could be completely mistaken. Yeah, there's no assembler on here. Well, hold tight for a sec while I just, modify it to have an assembler. Okay, I modified it. I don't think the one we have out there is going to have the assembler though, so we're gonna go ahead and just store it to get rid of it. We could just salvage it, but eh. Interstellar jump ship is right there. And ship constructed. Nice. Now let's go grab some more. Let's drop the cargo on first. Gee, I really wish the frame rate would stay stable so I could show you guys just how well my game's been running. What? Oh, right, because, yeah. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, I wish I could show you how well the game's running, because it is running really well. It's just being stuttery a lot. Like, you saw that, right? I don't know. It's running at 30 frames now, so... I mean, the whole video is probably running at like 27 or whatever YouTube does, but... I don't know. It's running really smoothly is what I'm trying to get at. It's running a lot smoother than it has in the past. I'm no longer getting just like 17 or 20 frames or whatever I said in the past, but... Yeah, it's really good. So let's go ahead and do that. That should hopefully be enough resources and fuel for what we need to do. So let's go ahead and hop into the teleporter and do what we need to do. I'm also going to immediately jump to warp as soon as we get in the ship, just to... Ooh, I forgot oxygen. I can't do that without oxygen, I'll slowly die. which will not really be a good way to go for this video. So, just a box of oxygen. Alright, we're ready to go now. Okay. So, we're just gonna walk across this bridge into the teleporter, and I will meet you on the ship. And would you believe it or not, the game actually crashed when I tried to use the teleporter. Now that is something I have not seen in a long time. Oh, and it looks like the ship is no longer out there. So this is awkward. Let me go ahead and, well, put it back, basically. Make sure it still has the changes I made to it. So I will hopefully meet you on the ship, back where we should have been. Well, we finally managed to get over here. The game actually did crash again, when I tried to teleport again. Oh, I have to put power in because I didn't do that. Yeah, so, after I had to crash for the second time, I had the brilliant idea to maybe try teleporting, when I was not recording. Also, I think the whole bug that I was having for a long time with the grip Omni tool has finally been fixed. Yeah, did you see that? I didn't even have to look away from the door for it to work again. That is amazing. Also, the hand is showing the correct thing I'm holding. See? Oxygen, hydrogen, silicon, all correct. At the right time. And when I run, it puts it away like it should. Okay, maybe it doesn't, but yeah, whatever. You get the idea. And I keep pressing F. Keep pressing F, which is for flashlight in this game, as opposed to in Empyrean, when F is the equivalent of E in this game. Come on. There we go. So yeah, there we go. We finally did it. Amazing. Okay, so the reason I want to go to warp is because apparently there are new sounds, or not new sounds, but there's music that plays when you're at warp speed. And I like the on their website, what they have is they said that there's new sounds for when you're mucking about in hyperspace, and I like the reference. If you don't get the reference, well then that's just too darn bad. There we go. We're at warp speed. Of course, we're actually not traveling that fast, but we don't need to be, hopefully, for the sounds, for the music to come. Is that it, or is that just the rumbling of the engines? It might be the rumbling of the engines. Anyway, let's finally get to what I was originally talking about ages ago. So let's drop all this in here into the assembler, and we should see something that isn't that. What am I doing wrong? I swear this is how you do it, right? Okay, give me a second. I need to double check this. The 3D printer is what it takes, and I built an assembler. Okay, well, I will be back with an assembler on my ship. Okay, so we finally have this 3D printer. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and build this thing. It should hopefully be on there this time. Hey, the CS1 repair tool. And there's also ammo for it, but first we will build the tool because it is the first thing we need. It takes 100 iron, 50 copper, and 25 silicon, which is why I grabbed those things. So let's go ahead and click create, and this will take a little bit to make, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and jump back to warp, because I want to see if we can get that new music to start playing. Let's actually go to warp 2 this time, just to see if we need to get warp 2. Okay, warp 2. Now let's just let that be and see what happens. Alright. Also, I think in the end of the last clip I might have said, I think I said assembler when I meant to say 3D printer. Alright, I don't know. But also, my frame rate seems to have stayed out. I think I might have mentioned that already, but also, I can't remember, because, you know, the whole crashing and faking and 3D printer and all that stuff. So anyway, now we have this CS1 repair tool, which is pretty cool, but currently it's useless. So what we need to do is go in here and make ammo for it. Insufficient resources in buffer. Of course there's insufficient resources. I forgot to put anything in there. Silly me. Now there should be sufficient resources. Look at that. There's sufficient resources in there now. Also, Q, apparently, this slot up here, that over there, you know, you can switch between them. This one is for, usually your cartridges would go in here, you know, like your hacking cartridges or your upgrade modules, you know, those things. Now, also apparently your tool goes up here. Ooh! There's the music. And yeah, so apparently I guess your resources go in these slots, and then Q swaps to your other things. Looks like our ammo is almost finished. So yeah, we're gonna learn about repairing things. We're gonna learn about repairing things today. We can also break things with this, which is at least I think we can break things. But yeah, that green bar on the right there, that is the current health of the item we're looking at. So obviously it's 100%. Let's go ahead and pick up the ammo. And now I'm pretty sure, based on my experience with games in the past, oh, it's already loaded. Maybe? No. Press R, and there we go. Reload. Pop that baby in there. I don't think it's a baby though. I think it's probably an adult cartridge, because who would let a baby cartridge be in a gun? But anyway, so yeah, we can look at any of our components and see its health, and the white bar, obviously, if you haven't guessed already, is the ammunition we have in the device at the moment, or in the tool. So we could, for example, look at this, and I believe left click is damage. Yeah, we can. No, that's not damage. Is this damage? Yes. Damage is right click, so you can just burn your things. And as you can see, it's starting to. Do you see the sparks? Maybe. Oh yeah, there, sparks. And you can see it's a little bit grimy. All the wear and tear. It's a little spark noises, you know. We can bring it down further. And then look at this thing. It's all run down and broken. I think it gets worse as you go. I think screens start flickering. Maybe? I swear I think I saw... Oh yeah, it's on fire a little bit. That's no good. That looks really dangerous. I guess this one doesn't flicker. Maybe it's when it's to 0. It starts flickering. It should be completely broke now. Oh yeah, see the controls there flickering. So yeah, I guess we won't be going Interstellar anytime soon, because our Rift generator is broken. Let's go ahead and also make sure that if the Skrill decide to attack us, that they can. Go ahead and destroy our shield generator. Ah, there we go. Get that thing broken down. Make it spark. There we go. We weren't using it anyway. That's right. Break that thing. Alright. Let's also make sure we can be stranded out here in space, because who doesn't love being stranded in space? I mean, isn't that just the greatest thing? You know, if we really wanted to get stranded in space, we should probably, yeah, look at that flickering screen. I really love the flickering screen effect. I don't know why, it's just so beautiful. But anyway, let's go ahead and, well, let's do the worst thing anyone could ever think. We're gonna destroy our own generators. Look at this. We're breaking this down. Let's not destroy them all the way. Let's leave about 9 or 10%. Yeah, there you go. Break that thing down. It looks like also it only uses ammo when it's repairing things, so you can go ahead and destroy stuff all you want. Of course, if you destroy it, if you want to use it again, you'll have to repair it, so that'll take ammo, but there you go. You don't have to use ammo to destroy stuff. Useful or no, in my opinion. Because, you know, who doesn't love destroying things? I mean, look at this. I'm destroying my ship's reactors for no reason, other than because I want to. You know? I mean, just, what other reason is there? So I don't know if they have the system implemented in for how these things will operate at the malfunctioning state. Like, I'm pretty sure like a generator would give out less output or sporadic output when it's been damaged. Luckily we have these power cells, so our power shortages should be taken care of relatively well. I'm guessing if a Rift generator was like at a low percent but not completely broken, like ideally what it would do is it maybe not create a rift of the right mass so you couldn't go through it, or maybe even create a rift to the wrong star system, or even no star system at all and just drop you into deep space. That would be cool. It would be cool if a malfunctioning teleporter would cause things like, well, the incidents you see on Star Trek with the teleporters, where it just, the thing just kind of like splices you into two people, or beams you somewhere random, maybe just drops you into space halfway through the beaming. That'd be kind of cool. I think we can also maybe destroy our cockpit. Oh, yeah, we can. Do you think we'll drop out of warp if this thing gets destroyed? Because, I mean, the cockpit is technically what controls the warp drive, so... If we destroy this to 0, will we drop out of warp? No, we're still at warp, but I don't think we can sit in it anymore. Yeah, no. We are stuck at warp now, basically. This is really fun, actually. You should try this. Just go around your entire ship and destroy everything. You'll have a blast, trust me. Yeah, we don't need that hollow table. Here we are, flying through space with limited power. Ooh, let's actually check our power, because we can do that now efficiently. Status, that's the one. Ship status. Advanced stats. Power, yeah. So, our stored power is draining, but, I mean, we do have an incredibly huge amount of stored power because of those, what do you call them? Things. You know the things. The ones that I just showed with the blue stuff in them. That store power. Obviously. Ooh! The actual, never mind. I got excited there because the actual display had been, oh, there, maybe, oh, it flickers on and off. That's nice. That's a cool effect. That's actually really cool. The display itself will just flicker on and off. That's really... I can't explain just how cool this is to me. What if we try... Hold on. I want to try beaming to our own ship. Oh, right. We can't, because this one's non-functional. So we can't even beam to our own ship. How amazing is that? I also like how even though this generator is at 0%, it still says disable generator as an option. Now it's offline. Oh man. This game, I tell ya, it's so great. Of course, we're going to leave everything in here alone because it's mostly fuel tanks. And yes, these can be damaged. I don't think they lower the amount of fuel you can have in here, but maybe they make it inaccessible. Maybe it doesn't do anything. I really don't know, but it doesn't really have damaged states, so they probably don't do anything different when they're damaged. So there's that. So yeah, I guess we could also probably show, you know, fixing something, because, you know, look at all the stuff we have broken around our ship. I think the first thing we should probably fix is the cockpit, because we can't really do anything on our ship, you know, without the cockpit. It's kind of essential for control, so let's go ahead and repair this thing. With our left click button, that blue beam of energy going straight into the cockpit, fixing it right up while we're at warp speed. As you can see, our ammunition in the gun is being used now, and there we go, back up to full. How amazing is that? Now, as I know, the repair tool isn't the only thing that can destroy components, even though that's really ironic that the repair tool breaks stuff. Why am I not hitting this thing? There we go. But I'm pretty sure that getting hit by weaponry will cause your systems to damage. I don't know if it's dependent on where the weapon hits your ship, what system gets damaged. I think that's how it works, but I might be wrong in saying that, so, you know, don't hold me to it, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If that's not how it works right now, at least, that's probably their goal is to have it work like that. And there we go, teleporter is functional once again. I honestly don't think the other things we broke down are required at the moment to repair. But, yeah, we got our little repair tool. Let's go ahead and make a new cartridge for this thing, so you can reload it again. Because who doesn't love reloading things? There we go. Yeah! Yeah! This is a gun, except it's actually not a gun, but it is, in fact, a first step toward the FPS system, which, in this case, I'm not talking about frames per second, I'm talking about a first-person shooter. So, yeah, even though this thing can't actually damage players, the fact that they have the new player model, which has the animations for this gun, is their first step into creating the FPS system. So eventually we will have guns that you can shoot people with, which will be cool, I guess. I mean, unless you don't want to hurt people, in which case, then don't use the gun. But also, they're probably going to try to kill you with their gun, so you should probably self-defend yourself. self-defend yourself? You know what I mean. And there's our new cartridge, which we can always just hold in our hand and do nothing with because it doesn't have a purpose other than fueling or reloading our thing. Can we just drop it into space? We could. We could just throw this into space if we wanted. Ooh, if we did that, we couldn't repair the ship anymore unless we built a new one. This ship is actually a scientific vessel studying the effects of dropping tools into space while at high warp, except we're at low warp. Anyway, yeah, I suppose that's about it for this, actually. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to talk about. Oh, actually, well, no. I did want to mention, if you remember a while ago, I announced that I was making a game. Don't worry, that's still going to happen. It's just probably nowhere as fast as I had anticipated in that video. I was being extremely optimistic in that video. I don't know what I was saying. But anyway, also, I've decided, after some thinking, that I'm not going to make it two-dimensional. I'm still going to have it be top-down and feel like a flat game, but it's actually going to be rendered in 3D because I figured, even though there's 3 dimensions, it's going to be simpler than trying to make 2D sprites and things, and I don't want to do that. So it's going to be top-down, but it's going to be in 3D as opposed to 2D. So yeah, it's going to try to work. Probably still pretty close to that planet. Why can't I not jump on the table anymore? It's ridiculous. And trade sphere. Where are the planets? Why can't I see them? That's weird. Where are the planets? Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter, they're from somewhere. There are planets out there, I can guarantee it. I've been to them, except I haven't landed on them because it's not in the game, and probably never will be, but that's fine because they're so cool. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video, so I suppose I will see you in the next one. See you later.